It's time to build some freaking Legos. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should like open up a model or something. There we go. Check it out. I use my brand new Stream Deck. Let's move. I don't want to take up too much of the screen. Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! I forgot that I had my camera. Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys! Dude, it smells like shit in here right now. So we just like did a bunch of cleaning, right? And cleaned out like our attic. And I guess there was so much dust that the AC unit is like through the attic. And now when the AC turns on upstairs where I am, it is just like all dust and shit. So I'm huffing these candles. Oh shit, let's not make my camera fall over. I have to have these like right next to my face, or it smells like garbage in here. That one's too big, isn't it? It's a little late in the season for autumn walk promenade d'automne, but we make do. Autumn walk will be over there. Hi guys! I'm sorry my nails aren't done. I have the nail polish, but last time we saw what happened when I tried doing my nails and then... Yeah! I got Gina, and I've got Gina. I realized that if I just like unplug the standees and they make good little decorations. I got Saki too. There, Saki. Got there. Decor. Let's make it a little bit brighter. Yeah. That looks better. Okay. Hi guys! We're doing Legos today. The set that I've had for a while now. I can't lift this entire box up. It is gigantic. Just believe me when I say it is absolutely huge and comes with so much. Like, oh, there's bag 18. Did I start at the bottom of the box? That's awesome. So this Lego set is intended to be built like, I guess with multiple people, or that's one of the functions of it, is that you could like build it with a family or something. Oh, bag 30. Yeah, we're not getting there for a while. 25, 11. Hold on, there's a box down here. Oh, there's a really big box. Okay, let's just take all these out. 7 we might get to. I don't know about 16. 3, 14, 12, 18, 20. We got 24. 2. Okay, so this is like all the frame. 23. Okay, let's just take all the boxes out. Okay. Damn. And then there's a box in here. Oh my god. What is in here? did I get the special edition that comes with all the special goodies? The $1 million gotcha of Legos. One of the most beautiful sights in the sky, but if Monty's in frame, it just can't compare. Mika. You so sweet. You can't do this while I'm on hand cam. Hold on, I got blades. What is in this box that couldn't be kept in the bags? I'm gonna stab my leg. Okay. You know what? Maybe let's get the fire out of here. Put the fire to the side. Okay, this box will hit the camera if I open it right here. What the fuck is this? Oh, there's one on the bottom too. Oh, sick. It's more pieces. Why are these ones special? Why are these in a box? I've got 4, 13, 31. A bunch of these. I might need, hold on, let me get some more books for my camera. I use books to give my camera some height. Today you guys are going to be sitting on top of Cutting for Stone, The Hollow Ones, Nestlings, and Guardian Volume 3. That was intentional. There we go. Oh, that's a shiny surface. What a shiny, reflective surface. I'm not gonna start putting these in a drawer. So, I do know how this is laid out. Because it's one big painting, right? So, how it works is that, oh my god. This is crazy. Holy shit, you're white. Shut up. Okay. Oh my god. So, the instructions are divided in 6 pieces. So that 6 people could do them. And if you're number 1, well, that sucks. You got the frame. And then it starts building these chunks. So everybody just builds a section of it. And then you can put it together. So all of these connect at the very end. Pretty cool. Ah! Why did I slow down? Oh no! That's insane. Haha, ignore that. Ignore that. Anyways, so we're gonna build the frame first to make it go quickly. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about with the other Lego set that I was upset that we didn't have because it was a Technic. And the Technics never have this nice little intro at the beginning. Look, what Lego art, build and display, all this nice little stuff. These people are in completely different offices and they don't interact at all. The fan service, shut up! Shut up, you'll make me embarrassed. I sat down for stream after getting out of the bath and I was like, it's all fine. I don't need pants. It's okay. don't need pants. You couldn't see anything else, right? Anyways. My hands are going red. She's the best. She's the best. Yeah, I'm white. Yeah, I'm white. Shut up. We know. We all know. What a terrible slip. What a terrible slip. Let this be a lesson to any VTubers. Take all precautions. Or you might show everybody your milky ass thought. Alright. Cut it out. We're doing Legos. Are you wearing anything white? My shirt. My shirt's white. Eh. I need... We're doing Legos, guys. Pay attention. Be serious. We saw a bit of that. What's your pantsuit color right now? None of your business. Yeah, you saw my shirt. It's a baggy shirt, so it covers. All right, everybody, stay on topic. We got Legos to build. We got Legos to build. The first part's the worst because this is just the frame. But we'll make it go quickly. As quickly as we can. I wonder if there's a better place for me to put this. Last time I used to put it like to the side. Let's see, maybe I can make some room. You can't ask a lady that. That's just water. Look what I found while I was cleaning out today. My old Poke Walker. From when I was a kid. When I was a babe. Trying to make room over here. Because I'm cleaning up my bookshelf, I'm putting other stuff on my desk, and I'm realizing the error of that now. Okay. Damn, water's good. Alright. What were we doing? Oh yeah, Legos. Terrible, terrible, terrible. We do call it, why do we call it the Milky Way, not the Foggy Way, the Misty Way, the Hazy Way? Nope, we said that shit's milk. Because it looks like someone had a little spill all across the sky. Hi, big hat. I keep forgetting. I'm bad at hand cams because, like, I'm so used to, like, just focusing on talking that, like, when it actually comes, I need to be, like, expressing now with my hands and stuff. I need to talk with my hands. Oh, this is a piece from a special one. Where did I just put all those special bags? Shit. What? Yes. I feel like I shouldn't empty the bag like it is. Eventually someone's going to tell me how to better set up my hand cam so that it's not just like sitting on top of a bunch of books that are about to crash at any point. Also, B, which one did you say that you've read? Have you actually read any of those books that I mentioned earlier? That I've got Nestlings, The Hollow Ones, Guardian, and Cutting for Stone. What is this one not like? There we go. Okay, I was just bad at it. I'll take bad at it. Alright, the next one we gotta do twice. So let's just do it twice to begin with. Ding. Dong. Boop. Okay. Should I make it brighter or darker? Probably fine. I'm actually going to tell you how to set up your hand cam worse. I know. I know how. It's called the... However, I just did it earlier. Oh, that's a VOD getting nuked. Actually, now I know how to download stuff. I can just edit it myself. What? Why? Because you could see my stretch marks. These are the big ones. Where am I gonna put this frame? Because this is a big ass frame. Where am I gonna keep this? When I'm doing the rest of the puzzle. When I'm doing the rest of the build. Corner. And then we gotta do the same thing with the other one. I do not have a big enough Lego table for this. Got the gun cam.
Hello. That Lego was promised to us 4,500 years ago.
Why 4,500? Oh, yeah. Well, what was the custom greeting? So about that schedule? Fuck you, bitch. You weren't even here. I'm gonna burn something down. Huh. Haha. I was doing something more important, I'm sure. Talking to all your friend. Okay. I think these are the right size. And one of these. You can't see, but these are all very complicated, unique, little tiny black Lego pieces. So please just remain reassured.
What schedule, bitch? Also nice glasses.
Glasses? Where are glasses? My Keroppi glass? I'm not wearing glasses. I left them at work. Plus, you can't wear glasses while VTubing. It fucks up the tracking. Put it on your 7th table. Every Lego channel has a dedicated room of tables. Ugh, no, I just have a bunch of shelves and dressers and cabinets. Okay. 2 borders. And then, no, fuck, I just threw this one down! Ugh. Okay, maybe this stays on the desk. This guy. Eh. Like that. And then another. To be fair, this is gonna be the worst part right here. Everything else is like a small section that we can do. Never knew a woman can read that much. Thanks! The full stack is Cutting for Stone by Abraham Verghese, Nestlings by Nat Cassidy, The Hollow Ones by Chuck Hogan, Guardian by Jen Hoon, Edgar Allan Poe Complete Collection, and then I have to go to the other side to see because it's a different stack on the other side. Slewfoot by Brom, and I'm in Love with the Villainess. Those last two I have not read yet. Mika has suggested In Love with the Villainess, though. And I bought it. I bought it. I just haven't read it yet. I have heard. I've heard that it's really good. The covers for it are super cute. Oh, and now I need a little baby piece. These guys need little baby pieces. I wish I could... there was a way to make this easier for you guys to see. Maybe turning up the brightness. Now I just look wider. You can see the veins in my hand. What is this? What is this? 8? Yes. Spaceman, hi! It's Lego Day, Spaceman, it's Lego Day! National holiday in the Amontiverse. Oh my god, this doesn't end. Where the fuck are 2 more pieces? Oh, haha. Right in front of my finger. The overlay? You mean the chat? Literally just the chat bar right here. I guess I could put that... Make it smaller? Oh. Get my other candle out. I don't know how to make it smaller. You can't read it if it's all... It's covering half of the screen. Bro, it's covering a fourth. Here, how about this? I got it. I got it. There, now it's just covering up the books. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. But then I don't know where to go. I can go back here. I'll go behind everything. Well, now you can see more of the space. It's just like this little dead corner right here. That'll work. Where am I? I'm lamenting how much my stomach hurts. My tummy, my tummy, my tummy. You in front, but then you can't read the chat. There. That good enough yet? Are we happy yet? Everybody complaining? Yes, we can. And now these get connected. All right, so this is how tall it is. I can't show it all in one frame. So I can probably set that bit aside. I'll never be happy, so no, but... Oh, no. Can't set it aside yet. Okay. And now 5 of the long pieces. What I like about the set is it is supposedly able to be mounted on the wall. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna work. Like what they want you to mount it with. Good Lego, right? But I think there's spaces on the back for you to mount it. And it will be going on my wall. I will live in fear that it's gonna fall down and break, but I will be happy. Unlike, you know, Wizard. Displayed. Okay, that one's done. Gonna set that aside. Now for bag 2. So I bet it's gonna be more of the same. That's good. I can read the instructions. You all don't need to read the instructions. I mostly work down here anyways because this is like right next to me. think there's a little screw in the mount. I've seen other Lego mounts that are acrylic. Ah. I'll do whatever I need to get the Milky Way above my bed. Because it looks so cool. I'm really excited for this. Right now, I'm just trying to get through this one, like, this part as fast as possible. Because this is the boring shit. Again, no idea how I'm going to make all of this. From the extra bag. Okay. Sick. Now we need... Nope. First, these piece. And then that piece. And then another this. Then you go over here. And then you do the same. Command strips? Ooh, I'd be afraid of command strips. Without the instructions, how do I backseating my Legos? That's a crime punishable by death. Oh fuck, I had to do this one 2 times and I didn't do it. Ta-da! Set aside. Rewind. Come back. Do it again. Don't worry, I'm gonna be super fast. Duh, 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 shit, shit. Duh, 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 duh. I use super glue on all my pieces. So stupid. That's how confident you are in your placement. I bet bros never even made a Lego set. I weld them together. Please. That would be funny as hell. I want to see someone weld some Legos. But with all the proper PPE of metal. Okay. And now, remember that other piece I just put aside because it was too big? Yep, that's right. It's back. Aha. Dude, this is framing me. I've got it on either side of me. The only way I could sit is if it frames me and like pins me to the chair. This is how we're working. My new seatbelt. More? Okay, well, we're all through that bag. I can't. How do I bend over? Ah. Getting commented on by Legos, literally. Okay, I need a shit ton of these. I gotta go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I underestimated how much space I need for this stream. Why isn't this piece going down? Get on, you bastard! One second. Damn, that shit went flying. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Ugh. Haha, it's all okay. Okay, let's try this one. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. And then the last one is this one. Why is this? There we go. Big ass frame. Wait, it looks like something. Oh, no, now it's 12 of these. So with 4 to spare on the top. Ah. Let's go all the way down. Pretty straightforward. Don't worry, it's going to be really cool once the frame is done. Okay. Eh. There's a couple more on the left side. Okay. Back 3 yet? Yes. Okay. It's gonna go over there for a little. Oh, it's done. Can you at least hear the clicks? I had a nightmare 2 nights ago involving driving on mountain roads. Dude, I was thinking about driving on mountain roads just yesterday and how scared it makes me. Oh. Dolly stuck around. Constructed by Hot Wheels. No, I had to drive some narrow country roads yesterday because I had to take like a detour because of some construction. And Waze took me like through the country, and like all the roads were named like really cryptic. I'm not even kidding. Like every road that wasn't just a number had something really scary, like a cryptic name, like Hope's End Avenue or like. Shit like that, like Graveyard Road. I'm not even kidding. And I was like, oh, sick, the Malignant Road. Sinister Drive. And I was like, cool. It was like 2 of them. But, because everything else was just like, Kentucky 5. Yeah. But it was so scary because at first it was like, a 2-lane road that was really thin, and I was like, oh, the locals are gonna get mad at me because I'm not going 70 in a 45, you know, because they drive those roads every day. But I was just going as, you know, as slow and steady. The Conjuring Street. They're making a new one, apparently. I saw that. But then it got worse, and the 2-lane road turned into a 1-lane road, and then you were going, like, straight down, like, a hill, and you're like hugging the hill while also going straight down at like a 90-degree angle. It was so you couldn't see anything in front of you. It was terrible. Now we redo the bit from earlier, but this time the same. I hate driving really narrow roads, especially because I was driving my friend's car. Well, truck. It was a truck, and I'm not good at driving trucks. I'm good at driving them, but it does make me a little more anxious, especially on thin country roads, because I feel like I'm just like hanging out either side, and then I'm gonna run into anything, or my wheels are gonna go off the side of the road, and then I'm gonna tip over. I drove through some real wild backcountry roads in central Virginia, just meandering through. Oh, that sounds nightmarish for me. I'm sure it's gorgeous. Like, you'll see some of the most beautiful, like, hills and stuff doing that, but then the idea of, like, a local driving behind you makes me scared. Because they're gonna be like, what's this bitch doing? Honk, honk, honk. I get anxious when people are, like, on my ass, and it's because I don't know the road. Like, if I'm driving home on my highway and somebody's on my ass, then I'll, like, brake check them and be an asshole. But if it's, like, a road that I've never been on before, and it's like, oh, they can tell that they can tell I'm new at this. They can tell I've never been here. They're gonna call the police on me. That truck is probably like 0.4 inches wider than your SUV. I doubt that. I doubt that. There's no way. Next time I hang out with my friend, I'm going to have to measure it. Let me measure your truck. But it looks so much bigger. And it's also like way up high. They're going to shoot you like that one guy. Yeah! They're going to shoot me. That's the other thing about country roads. You can't just, like, go up someone's driveway and turn around. That's how you actually get shot. I would rather just go straight off the road and, like, turn around in a field than on someone's driveway. Really? That doesn't seem right. That seems like false advertising on somebody's part. It seems like somebody messed up somewhere. It goes a lot faster the second time, huh? Do, 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 do.
Bam.
Sorry. Were you just driving by ear? What do you mean driving by ear? I was driving through Google Maps. The squeak! Don't notice something like that. Okay, so I can't really show this because it's too big, but check it out. Whoa, ooh, ah. See, that's what we're making. So you can't see the full thing because it doesn't fit on the screen. And then what I'm going to do after I connect that, we're going to put it all together. Ooh. See? You're seeing it now because I can't display it on screen. Just physically. We're being restrained physically from doing any of this. And now we take two of these. Ugh. I need to move that. Okay, that one's done. Now I've got a lot more room. Thought it was a bit bigger. I mean, it is pretty big. You can almost see everything. It's pretty massive. I don't know what you're talking about. That ain't going nowhere. And then, oh, here we go. The connection. I have to like roll out of my seat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty big. Because it's like, oh! It's over. Ah! I'm gonna stay quiet. Banana for scale. Yeah, banana. I don't have a banana. I do have wall space. I have to hold it while I'm doing this. Okay, that'll stabilize it a little. I've got a big empty wall. Foot for scale, you're disgusting. Eat shit and die. Yep. Yeah. All right. Big, beautiful frame. Gonna set that down beside me. And that's it. Stream over. All done. Here, you want for scale? For scale, this that's me. I have to run around. I have to run around the frame to place every single Lego. Ooh. I have to run so far each time. All right. Next. Where are my other... Two. Actually, let me rearrange these. Okay. God, there's so many. I don't have any space for this. No, Monty, they're too small. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. All right, we're getting the first little bit. So now I need 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Allow me to dig through my Legos. That's 9, 19, 26, 21, 8. 30, 24, 11, 5, 6. I need 4 and 7. Oh, 4. Every time I lean over, I'm afraid that you guys can see my ass now. Where's 7? Is it still in the box? Yeah. 27 is. Oh. Wait. There's multiple in here. I've got 5. Did I pull out 7? Maybe I already pulled out 7. 4, 5, 6, 15. If only the moment someone sees your ass, you'll get the blank has subscribed notification. No, ass. I will never make that mistake again. Where's 7? Where's bag number 7? Uh, 9, 10, 17. $26, $27. 21, 23, 13. 17, 28, 15, 14, 24, 29, 12, 20, 25, 11, 9, 30, 21, 10, 13, 16, 27, 19, 11. Where's 7? Maybe you're sitting on it. Well, maybe it's under my chair. While I was at it, I put on shorts. Not getting away with anything this time, baby. Nothing this time. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got. The Gaia Space Telescope. Launched by the European Space Agency, ESA, in 2013, the billion-pixel Gaia Space Telescope has spent more than a decade traveling billions of miles through our galaxy. The Gaia mission's impact on astrophysics and our understanding of how the galaxy evolved has been enormous. So far, Gaia has mapped the exact positions, motions, composition, temperature, and luminosity of more than 1 billion stars and other astronomical objects, or about 1% of the Milky Way. Wonderful! So, I will need one of these pieces. And number... Oh, you can see exactly where we are. Like, we're up in this corner. Okay. So, you're on bag number 4. Other bags to the side for now. Ugh, I can tell the AC just kicked on even with my headphones on because it stinks. So let's pick out a side. Make this our green side. Okay, green, red. Now we have one little guy here, one guy in the middle, one guy down here, and one man over. Ah! over here. I was attacked. Let us begin. We're making art. Dun, 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 dun. I like the transparent pieces so that it still looks dark. Here, let me brighten it again. You can kind of see the... It's black. Oh, let's darken it again. No reflections. Not for me. No, no, no. My dog found her squeaky toy. Don't you love it when a girl has hobbies? Oh, wow. This is already intricate. Hold on. Let's fold that page over. God damn. So one circle piece. Why does it have to be black? It's so hard to see. And then is that a regular navy piece? Regular navy piece. A little square. Immediately put him. Oh, he's sparkly. Little sparkly piece. Should I mute the music while we're doing this? I don't like doing it in silence, but I feel like other people kind of enjoy just like the sounds, I guess, right? Let's see how it is. I guess I could put on lo-fi music to build Legos to. The clicks, yeah. I don't know how loud they're gonna be though, since they're like not near my microphone. Feels kind of lonely talking in silence. It's kind of the reality of what I'm sitting here doing anyways. I'm fine either way. Okay, hi. Tomorrow I get to go to work, and then I'm gonna talk with one of the managers about positions, and I'm gonna do some work. It's gonna be really funny because Fub's gonna be mad tomorrow because he's been a bitch. And so one of my coworkers was a bitch back while he was gone on Friday. Hi, Whit. Oh, thank you. I need a posture check. Water. Ignore that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You just come and make your presence known. Our Polish king. What did you think of the Eurovision, Whit? I didn't watch it. I was too late. I was out yesterday. But I was watching it in my heart. Where's my little doohickey? Didn't even need it. Damn, look at all those pieces. There we go. That's the angle. This is what all of them are going to be. I didn't watch it too. I only heard comments from some people I know, and yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that Poland was really good. Poland's had some bangers in the past. It wouldn't be too out of left field. Is there glitter in one of them? There is. This guy right here has glitter. One of the pieces later on is glow in the dark. There's some really cool sets on Amazon. people will do light kits for like displays, and sometimes they're just like lights at the bases that like go up so that it like shows off the Lego wherever you have it on display. And I've seen some really cool ones for the Milky Way that I actually might get. Oh, this one's so hard to see. I'm like squinting. Maybe I should have got my glasses. How do I turn up the brightness on an instruction manual, man? They're all a bunch of nonsensical pieces. Like I just put I got a little flower right here. But when you think about like how big the Milky Way is and how complex it is, I think it's really fitting that it has like all these fun like texture pieces and everything is so like dimensional, right? There's a bunch of different heights and pieces that don't all fit together. It shows how complicated the Milky Way is. I think that's cute. Do dee dat. Dee dat do. Dee bop. Which one? This one? Can't be this one. This one. Why don't I move the pieces over here and then it's easier to grab? God, I'm so smart. I didn't even look at where Poland was on the Eurovision. All the comments I heard were about Israel, and that's where I'll stop. It's a... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know that's what most of everything was about this year. Wait, am I missing a piece? Yes. There should be another small one. I didn't see anybody actually talking about the music itself. Or any funny shenanigans or whatever. She's moving her hotbar around. Me? What do you mean? Huh? Never mind. Oh, okay. Hee hee hee. Yeah. I need this little cone piece, which is like a little transparent cone piece. And then this guy. And then this guy. And then another square guy. I guess at this point I could zoom in, couldn't I? There. Look at that. Isn't that so much better? How was the trip to your IKEA? It was good. I have never been to IKEA. So I talked about in the server yesterday that I took a trip to IKEA for the first time because we don't have any in my state. And it was a trek. I had to drive multiple hours. Me and my mommy went in my friend's truck because my car is too small. And I knew that I was going to buy at least a bookcase. So she had been. I've never been. But I wanted that bookcase. And I wanted to look around and see if I needed anything else. I really wish that I had an IKEA in my state because it was a lot of fun. It was definitely overwhelming. By the end of it, I was like super ready to go home. And like, you know, when you get kind of overstimulated and like exhausted and then you're just in a shitty mood. I felt bad for my mother because I was in that mood and I was like, just please stop with anything. It is an overstimulating place to be. But I feel like that's kind of par for the course for IKEA. I have one right here. My little guy. I got a little bee. I think he's like a Skogsduva or something. He was the last one left. And he goes, hello. Hello. He looks like he's reaching out for a hug. He's very cute. I wanted more, but he was the last one left. And I had no idea why he was the last one left until I got home. He's got a little hole in him. So I'm gonna get some thread and I'm gonna sew him back up and then he'll be all good. I also saw a new bed frame that I wanted. So I'm gonna rearrange my room and get a new bed frame. And because I had to order that to be delivered, I also got 2 more Skogsduvas so that he's not alone. So he will have friends. Little Skogsduva. Skogsduva. There he is. And I got the big one too, obviously. So that was nice. The furniture was cool. We have furniture in our place, so I'm not really looking for more right now. Besides that bed frame, it was also cool to look at like office stuff since I just got a new desk. But I also have like a policy of I'm not going to spend too much. It was a very successful trip. I'm not going to spend like too much money on stuff for the office, you know? Like I'll spend $10 here or there if it's like a phone holder or something that I'm going to use. But I'm not going to spend like $30 on like, you know, like those laptop stands. I would like a little laptop stand. But I'm not going to spend money on that for work, you know. I'll find a way to make them pay for it. I'm not going to spend my own money for like work stuff. Little wooden ones for $10. I have qualms with some of them. I'm very picky. I'm very picky about my setup. Right now, my setup at work is pretty fucking goated. Years of accumulation and planning. He even gets a little hat. I did not eat a lot of food. I haven't been super hungry. And I know like the Swedish meatballs is one of the big points. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta. I'm not a meatball person. And I think I probably wouldn't like Swedish meatballs because they have like a gravy or something on them, right? I don't know. So I didn't want to eat any food. Even though I saw that the food was like really cheap. And I was like, oh wow, that's cheap. And then I went about my day. I did get a little thing for streaming. One of those, it's like a ring light with a phone holder. And I was like, oh, that would be very good for VTube Studio setup. Kermit the Frog was also there. I don't think a lot of people know that about IKEA. Let's see. Where's my 5? Where's 5? I definitely pulled 5 over here. Here. He guided you around the store. Yeah. He wore a yellow shirt that said, hey. What I kept thinking of the entire time is there's a horror author that I like named Grady Hendrix, who does like some pretty fun and goofy at times horror. You know, it's not very serious, but it can still be very good horror. Southerners Book Club for Hunting Vampires. How to Sell a Haunted House. He does some good fun ones, and you know what, hold on, let me go find it. I'll be right back because I brought it downstairs to show my roommates. I was telling them about it. Give me 1 second. Hey, wait, I can use my little stream deck and go. Hold on. Okay, it wasn't gonna be for very long. Wow, with just a couple buttons, I'm all done. How convenient. So the reason that I leave to show is because this is a very visual example. This is Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. And it is about a group of employees that work at, for all intents and purposes, like an off-brand IKEA. And they get trapped in it overnight. And it's such a cute book because, like, they include all these little, like, diagrams and stuff in it. And every chapter, they start with, oh, yeah, the curing, the same way that they have diagrams out for, like, furniture building at IKEA. The look, oh, it's a little bed frame. But then as it gets worse, because, you know, the IKEA is super fucked up and gets worse, it becomes like torture devices. Where's a good one? The Littlebod. Using the power of centrifugal force to cause blackouts and unconsciousness, Littlebod is a ceaseless rotational machine that harnesses the primal forces of nature and turns them against your body. If you're lucky, you'll simply experience vomiting and permanent damage. The Gurney. That one's about, I think that one's just a, what is it called? Waterboarding. But it's such a cute book. And, like, it starts with this sense of, like, helplessness. Because even though they work there and they know the place rather well, they still get lost, and it seems to go on forever and ever. And the IKEA stupid. And all these display rooms just keep merging into each other, and, you know, you can't find your way out. And I'll say one thing, that was so accurate when we were there. It is a monolith. It is impossible to find your way out. So I was like, oh my god, it's just like the book the entire time I was there. That's literally an SCP. I know, and it's also a book. House of Swedish Meatballs. Very, very good House of Leaves reference. I don't know if he knows of the SCP or what, but it's a good-ass book. Because it's just, like, some gore and some, like, being lost. People die. My House of Swedish Meatballs. What? Stupid. I would love to go again, but with it being so far from me as it is, like, I need to have, like, already know what I need before I go in, you know? Like, I can't just go frivolously since it's such a big drive away. And this was like, my mother wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, you know what? There's a couple things I want to. So we went. But if there was one near me, I could frivolously go and be like, oh, wow, I do need a yarn, whatever. I need to plan ahead. I do. This is honestly kind of relaxing because it's just like a big charcuterie board of random pieces. Just building for the sake of the build, you know? Let me know if there's any way that I can improve the camera or the angle or anything. Or if I should turn music back on because it's awkward. Maybe I'm the only one that's awkward. it goes this way. The other direction this time. There is a way, but you don't want to do it. What store was that again? IKEA? Yeah, let me just have my feet at the bottom of the screen. Just clenching my toes. Spent most of my day modding the shit out of Skyrim to look pretty today. You know, our friend just recently did that too. What's wrong with OG Skyrim? Why isn't it already pretty? Especially like the remastered one, right? Now I have to sound... What is it? This little diamond piece. Pretty little diamond. Into here. No, not into there. To a different one. Does the instruction book just give you an image of what it looks like and you just have to recreate it? It tells you what pieces you need for each step. But it also highlights them in yellow, so I just go by the yellow. Since the bags are small enough, you don't really have to dig around too much. So I like that. Then this little cherry. Look, it's a little cherry. Or truck nuts. Goes in up here. Ah, it already fell off. There. Okay. Look, we're getting some more dimension. Ooh, there's a little diamond and cherries. Let me tell you, not a huge fan of Japanese snacks. What? Well, that sucks because I've got one coming to me like soon. My coworkers bring in Japanese snacks every now and then. Like if they travel. I like them. You just have to assume that everything is savory. Like if anybody hands me a cracker, like a little single cracker pack, I just assume that it's prawn flavored, and usually I'm right. Or squid. So many of their sweets were like, haha, it's sweet, but the insides are filled by bean paste. What? That's the best part! Bean paste is good, you idiot. You absolute buffoon. Red bean paste is the best. I wish that there was any kind of... Pikmin. Pikmin. I wish there's any bakery near me or anywhere, any store that sold anything with red bean paste. Because we also like don't have any like Asian markets. So I'm really just hurting over here. Wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Say no more. Yeah, that's a good Amonti dessert. Red bean paste. Like, even just like, or not even, especially like just a plain bun, like those red bean paste buns. I've had those and they are the best. As long as it's not like too much. Like it has to be like a little bit spread throughout. Otherwise it just gets like, kind of like when you have too much peanut butter in something and it fills your mouth and it like just kind of ruins the texture. You don't want like too much red bean paste. But it's like the perfect amount of sweet that you don't get tired of. I really, 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 really love it. Ah! Then you like Japanese snack box, bean paste, and my sweets is a no-go. Fair. More for me. Not the bean paste stuck on the roof of the mouth. Yeah, like a dog. And I'm like, yeah. We're almost done with this piece. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bang. Those ones are always hard to get down. Oh, lest you forget, a couple extra pieces now. We need the coffee cup, the pink flower, and the white flower. Ta-da! It's our first little bit of the galaxy. Very pretty. Yeah, no Asian market near me. The most I get is like Pocky from a Walmart. All right, number 6. Set him aside. No extra pieces just in case. Phew. Back in my day, it was exciting when they started carrying like Pocky for the first time because I was like, just like anime. You'd buy it at like a bookstore first. Just the novelty of, oh my god, they have it. There we go. I'm afraid of losing any of these teeny tiny little pieces. Okay. And there I go doing it again. Is that even? No, the hell it isn't. Okay, how do you even it? Like that. Okay. And then all our little squares. And then a couple L's. Okay. With the green facing me. Let's begin. There we go. Just like that. Remembers when Pocky was first introduced to the US market, so sugoi. I was. I mean, it was probably here before then, but like when it actually got like popular in stores, I was like, whoa. Oh my god, anime. Anime is real. Oh, my old weeb days. Oh, old weeb days. I wish to be a child again. I was reminiscing with I think it was Clara, about AMVs again. I guess the equivalent now is like edits on TikTok. But that's how I found like all my anime that I would watch as a kid was from AMVs. Especially like AMV hells, which were just like YouTube poop. And I'd be like, whoa, that 5-second clip looked really cool. And then I would go and just watch that anime. It was that simple. But I guess it's still the same with like edits on TikTok. Someone's like, whoa, that guy looked really epic. And then they go and watch it, right? I can't be too much of a doomer. I can't be too much of a doomer. I'm sure the kids are okay. It is so hard to see anything. For aesthetic purposes, the black looks good, but damn. It's so hard to see in the guide where the fuck anything is. Some of the Darkness Devil from Chainsaw Man edits were goated. I still haven't seen Chainsaw Man. It looks cool. But I don't hop on things immediately, and then I feel like I've lost any opportunity to. Like, I feel like it's too late to be like, guys, I'm reading Chainsaw Man for the first time. I don't like being behind. Ah. I don't like it when I'm the one who doesn't know something and everybody else is like, yes. Oh my god, you're gonna have so much fun on chapter 37. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Unless it's like on stream, I want to experience everything in a vacuum and then just return knowing everything and being able to engage in conversation. I feel you. It took me a decade to watch Soul Eater. Soul Eater was good. Chainsaw Man is still being made, and honestly, every time the fandom tries to predict what happens, that's for the author. That's true. It is still ongoing. That part does help. My biggest one that I probably at this point will never watch is Full Metal Alchemist. Just because that one is so, like, everybody's seen it, and I still haven't seen it. And it's like such popular media that it just feels like homework to do at this point. And it's like, ugh. I've already graduated anime school. I don't want to do my homework. I graduated anime school with a minor in yaoi. I'm good. No, wrong one. Little purple piece. You should. It's fun. Let's watch it in Discord. No. All I know is that I know a lot of the beats of it, but and then that one little girl becomes a dog and says Edward, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is the most fucked up thing that's ever happened in anime." And it's like, wow. Dude, if I wanted to go viral on Twitter, all I have to do is say, wow, I'm gonna watch Full Metal Alchemist for the first time. I love this girl and her dog. I hope nothing bad ever happens to them. And then everybody will quote retweet and be like, oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. You know what I mean? That's my impression of his name's Edwin. My name is. That's my impression of Full Metal Alchemist is that nobody can shut the fuck up about it, and that like that stuff. Do it for the cloud. That way you're paying them. You're playing them, yeah.